Good morning, everyone. It is in the last hours of 4 o'clock, so today's show day. Super excited. We are going to go outside and do chores and then load up the rabbits so we can leave on time. So right now I am loading up the bunnies. I'm going off of the cage tags that we put on the cages in the last video. So I know who's going in what cage. I'm double checking their ear numbers so that we know that we have the right rabbit. Alright, we're all packed and ready. It's kind of dark, but we've got a bunch of bunnies in here and some extra cages. And then all the stuff that we packed in the last video. So we'll see you at the show.
BHC is going to be first. Got a good head, good ear. A little soft in flesh condition today, but he's got some good depth, good roundness to him. Good density, fairly good texture on that coat. Silvering is coming, got some on the forehead, just not enough on the ears and the face. All right, one senior doe. Correct. She will be first. GBD3. She's a pretty darn good one, lots of depth there. Good roundness and fullness, nice spread through that loin. Good head shape and ear. I'd like to see a tad bit more density on that coat. A little more silvering on the ears. Very nice.
Youth Lean Satin. The Rachel's table. Youth Lean Satin. The Rachel's table, please.
Second place, PHA 47. PHA 47. Bills and body type isn't put together as well from the midsection of the hindquarter as the first place animal. Very promising coat, pretty good even silvering. And first place, PHA 45. Much better put together animal here as you go from the midsection to that hindquarter. It blends nicely, it's good and smooth. Pretty good density, good length developing on those guard hairs. Silvering is coming on the body. Nice little rabbit.
On Brooklyn's table, we're going to do the open mini lock, show 2. Open mini lock, show 2, Brian's table.
All right, third place is going to go to PHA 42, a very nice class of juniors here. Nice structure on this animal, a little weak in the silvering. Got some good extension on that guard hair, decent density on that coat. Second place is going to go to CC Rye. Decent head shape on this animal, just a little bit fine in bone. Got a nice finish on that coat for a youngster. You don't feel those guard hairs though, and you should have a little bit of a feel to them. They need more density also. Yep. PHA 38. Superb structure on this animal. Very good top line. Nice muscling as you go from the shoulder to the midsection around the turn on the top of that hindquarter. Coat's got some good length on those guard hairs. Density is coming along nicely. Silvering is good on the ears. Very nice little youngster. Any other chocolates?
Which one is yours over here?
All the ones that are not crystals. So
I don't know which ones
Is
are
that-
Kristen's. Which one's yours?
yeah.
Okay, those are Kristen's. Okay.
Best chocolate's going to go to our junior here. PHA 38. Is that a buck or a doe?
That's a doe.
That's a doe, okay. And what do I have for bucks now? This one? That's it?
Yeah.
That junior buck will be our best opposite chocolate.
Bring your youth champagne.
On there. What do you got? Right there, please. There's 2 junior dogs. Yep. He's got very nice body type, really nice quality and structure to that coat overall. He's got good evenness of chocolate. One doe? Yes. GBD3. Yep. Very nice body type, round all the way top of that hip. Have a little bit more density to that coat, good evenness of silvering on the head, pretty good on the ears and body as well. We could have more density to her coat. She's got a little bit more return than I would like to see. A lot about that shoulder to be rounder along that hip. She just needs more evenness of silvering on the head, ears, and chest, good evenness and brightness in the body. She like ran away very fast.
Gotta go show some bunnies.
She's like, get me out of here. Dave's breaking stuff. That was bad.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have the chain wrapped under that leg, and that's why it went.
How many of these are junior bucks? 2 and 3? 2 and 3.
Youth, California. To Dave Cardinal Stable. Youth, Californians. To Dave Cardinal Stable, please.
Yeah. PHAY5. Second, it's a close second. Both nice rabbits. This one's a little bit weaker at that shoulder and in that lower hind quarter. Needs a little bit more density to that coat. Just a baby in that color yet. Good start on silvering. PHA47. This rabbit's a little bit rounder up over the top of that hip. Still needs a little more fullness in that lower hind quarter. Again, just a baby in that coat and color, but correct start on structure of coat. Nice start on body type. She could use a little bit more silvering on the head and ears compared to the first place animal. Could be a little fuller in that lower hindquarter. Nice start on structure of that coat, but just a baby in color yet. PH838. This one's got a little bit better silvering on that head and especially on those ears. Very nice body type on this animal. Rounds really well over the top of that hip. Decent fullness in that lower hindquarter. Nice start on the structure of that coat. Just a baby in color yet. Nice shape to that head.
Okay, so it's a few days after the show, and I wanted to give you a kind of show overview and recap of the show and our results. So I will start with my notes here. I tried to keep up as we were showing of who was placing where, and I didn't get a chance to take a picture of the secretary's report as we were showing. So I kind of tried to type up everything as fast as I could, and the official show report has not been sent out yet because it was such a large show. I think it was estimated to be about 4,100 rabbits there. So it was incredibly large, and it's going to take a while before we get those show reports. So for now, we'll just go off of my phone. And yeah, we can start with show A. I showed in 2 shows on Saturday. So for show A, Best of Breed Silver Fox went to Senior Doe GBD3, and she was shown by us. That was a leg for her. She's from Grand's Rabbitry in Illinois. And then Best Opposite went to my Chocolate Junior Buck. Then for the blacks, we have Best of Variety went to GBD3, and Best Opposite Variety went to either Cricket, my Senior Buck, or Whiskey Tango Farms Junior Buck. That's the one thing that I didn't get a recording of, so, and I don't remember because there was so much happening that day. So we're going to have to wait and see on that placing when we get our official show report. And then for the chocolates, we have Best of Variety went to my Junior Doe, and Best Opposite Variety went to my Junior Buck. So we pretty much took over the table with that show. It was super exciting, and I'll show you a little bit of those. You probably already saw a little recap of those in the video. And then for show B, Best of Breed went to GBD3 again. So she got 2 Best of Breeds in one day, and those would be her second and third legs. So we're going to see about registering her once those come in through email. We're going to see about registering her as a grand champion. And then Best Opposite went to Cricket, our Senior Buck. Cricket was also shown at the 2022 Silver Fox Nationals in Minnesota, and he did really good. We showed in a few other shows, not national shows, but at the same place, and he got Best of Breed at one of those. So he's still doing good. And then for blacks, for show B, we have Best of Variety went to GBD3 again, and Best Opposite Variety went to Cricket. And then chocolates, Best of Variety went to Godiva. She was born here at our rabbitry, and we sold her to Whiskey Tango. So that would be her third leg. So now she can be registered for Grand Champion as well. So that was also exciting. And then Best Opposite Variety for chocolate went to my Junior Buck. So the Silver Foxes did amazing. And as you can see by the little video clips, we had a lot of really nice looking Silver Foxes. So like I said, we have to wait for the show reports, so not completely sure who's getting legs and who's not. We didn't have a ton of rabbits on the table. We had at least, I think we had about 4 exhibitors, 4 or 5, but we didn't have a lot of rabbits in each class, so we'll just have to wait for that. Also, if you have not been to our Facebook page, check it out. I'll have a link in the description here. We post a lot of updates in our rabbitry, and it's a really good way to stay up to date with our rabbitry. We got cream d'Argents at this show. We got 4 does from Cold Country Acres, and they're in upper northern Minnesota. And then we got a buck from Flatland Farms, also in Minnesota. So we're going to start breeding cream d'Argents. Super excited for that. I bred 1 doe a couple days ago, so we should have babies in about a month. And the rest of the does are still too young yet, so we'll be waiting another month or 2 for them. But that was really fun. So I think that is all for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.